How many types of medication error we have in general? It can be a prescriber error, or it can be a dispensing error, or it can be a administrative error. Prescriber error mainly with the physician prescriptions. Okay, dispensing error happens mainly with the pharmacist, and the dispensing and the administrating error, it can be with the patients or with the nurses, because nurses are involved in administration of the drugs to the patients. What else? Other medicinal problems?
Labeling error.
What is that?
Label error.
Label. Okay. Because misinformation in the label or wrong label, or sticking the one label to the other medication. It can be again is a medication error. What else?
Dose relating error.
Underdose, overdose has been defined already.
Unauthorized drug.
Again, unauthorized drug. What is called? What is the term used for the unauthorized drug? Or unauthorized indication.
Indication.
What is what do you call for that? What do you call for that unauthorized indication?
Off-label use.
Off-label use. How do you define off-label use?
So when the drug is used for indications other than which is
approved in that
confirmed by the local authority,
which has been approved by the for the the drug which has been used for the unapproved indication. Okay, it's called, or you can simply say it's against the locally approved label. The drug is used against the locally approved label, is called off-label use. Then what else do you have? Occupational exposure. It's also one of the medicine related problems. Then, when the case is considered as valid, so what are the validity criteria? Like, where you define the case is valid or not?
When there is an identifiable reporter,
identifiable reporter, identifiable patient,
suspect product,
and adverse drug reaction or adverse events. Okay. Types of seriousness criteria. Different types of seriousness criteria.
Mild, moderate, severe. Mild.
No, how you define seriousness? How you define seriousness? What are the criteria?
Any untoward medical event which results in death.
Okay.
Life-threatening.
Life-threatening event.
It's life-threatening event. Okay.
Hospitalization.
Which can result in hospitalization. Or
Like
prolonged inpatient hospitalization.
Or any disability for lifetime.
Congenital defect.
Congenital defect or congenital anomaly, permanent disability or incapacity, or any other medically significant adverse drug reactions, or important medical events. Where you can find the list of important medical events? Standard list of important medical events. Where you can find those? Where you can find?
So in the EMA.
Email?
EMA, European
EMA website. Yeah, you can find the list in the EMA website. Okay, what are the steps involved in case processing? steps involved in case processing. First is
Logging.
Case receipt.
case receipt. You will receive the cases from the different sources. Right? Case receipt, okay, from solicited source or unsolicited sources. Then acknowledgement, okay.
Triage.
Triage. What do you mean by triage?
Prioritize case.
Prioritizing the cases as per the reporting timeline. Okay, then
Case book.
case booking, okay.
Data
Data entry.
Data entry,
Quality check.
quality check, okay.
Medical review.
review.
Medical review, and
Distribution.
distribution and submission. So what is the difference between solicited and unsolicited case?
A solicited case from patient and healthcare staff in clinical trial mainly.
Solicited means
Organized one.
cases received from the organized data collection system, which include the clinical studies, the clinical trials, named patient use, compassionate use programs, okay, registries, cohort event monitoring, HCP, healthcare professional surveys, patient surveys. These are the different sources of solicited reports. What is the unsolicited reporting?
Coming from an unknown source.
Unknown?
From healthcare.
From source, other source.
These are categorized as data received from the safety information received from the
Healthcare
which
professionals.
which are not received from the organized data collection systems, which is a spontaneous reporting systems. It can be reports received from the healthcare professionals. Okay. Who else? Patients, consumer. Who else?
Regulatory authority.
Regulatory authorities. Okay.
Literature.
Hmm?
Literature.
Literatures. Good.
Like
Press,
communication.
Media.
Social media.
Social media. Press release. Okay. Lawsuits. Okay, etc. These are the examples of the unsolicited reports. What are the different tabs present in Argus?
General tab. General tab. Patient tab. Patient tab. Product tab.
Additional tab, additive tab, analysis tab.
One by one. General tab,
Patient tab.
patient tab, product
Additional tab.
Product tab. Event tab.
Event.
Analyze tab. Analyze tab.
Additional tab.
activity
Patient tab.
Active tab.
activity
And
tab,
the
additional information tab. Okay. So where you will have the case narrative in which tab?
additional information tab.
Case narrative? No, analysis tab. Yeah, correct.
Analysis tab.
So source document where it will be present?
Additional.
Additional tab.
Additional information tab. Okay. Then what information the patient tab contains?
Name,
Patient
age.
initial.
No, name cannot be mentioned. Patient
Initial.
Okay, initial. Okay.
Age.
Age,
Age, gender, ethnicity,
demographic,
then all demographic data, height, weight, age group. These are the information the patient tab contains. What information the product tab contains?
generic name of product,
Name of the product, the suspected product. Okay. Each page is for one product. Okay. So if you want to add additional product, you need to add the pages. So one page is only for the one product. If you are creating the one page for the suspected product, then you will include the suspected product informations. What are the information for the suspected product you will include? Yes.
The drug indication, dosage,
First, the brand name, the generic name, indication, okay,
Duration.
dose, frequency, formulation, unit
Or-
dose.
or-
What is that? Start date, end date, duration, and the status of the medication, whether this drug is continued or discontinued. Then what about the concomitant medications? How you will code the suspected drug, using which dictionary?
Medra.
Medra.
Code suspected drug. You cannot use Medra to code any medication, any brand name or the generic name of the medication.
Company drug dictionary.
The company drug dictionary. Okay. So how you will how you will code the suspected medication, the concomitant medications? WHO drug dictionary, correct? Okay. So how you will code the event? Which dictionary you will use to code the event? Yes, which dictionary you will use to code the event? Event and medical terms can be coded with using which dictionary? Medra. Yes or no? Medra is used to code all the medical terminologies and adverse events. So why it is important for us to capture the concomitant medications?
so for any drug-drug interactions.
For any drug-drug interactions, okay. Good.
So to check in the causality.
To check the causality, whether the concomitant drug can itself cause the same adverse drug event or adverse drug reaction. It can contribute to either it can contribute to increase the chances of adverse drug reaction. Why it is important for us to capture the dates, start date and the end dates of the suspected drug? Again, to check the causality and to define the temporal relationship between the drug and the adverse event, reported adverse event or adverse drug reactions. Then what the event type will contains? All the adverse event reported. What information we need to capture in the adverse event tab or the event tab? Yes. What are the information we need to capture? Yes.
The intensity, seriousness criteria.
Seriousness criteria. Okay. First, the event.
Zero.
Onset date of the event. Okay. Then seriousness criteria, whether the event is serious or non-serious.
Intensity.
Intensity. Okay. What else?
Duration.
The status of the event, the duration of the event, the status of the event, whether it is the event has been resolved or ongoing, or it can lead to sequel or complications. Okay. What else information will go into the event tab? temporal association, whether the event is related to the suspected drug or not, the causality. Then we will have the next is the after the event tab, which tab we will have? Analysis tab. So in the analysis tab, you will contain the analysis tab contains the narrative of a case. So how you will define the narrative of a case? How you will write the narrative of a case? Using what?
The source of the document,
Source of the document, okay.
patient details, patient demographics.
So you will use the company narrative template. So for the spontaneous cases, we will use the company's spontaneous narrative template, where it will be defined. So we need to include the information of the case into the company narrative template. So we will have the first lead sentence, which contains information about the
Validity,
source from where you receive this information, whether the initial or the follow-up information, and the source, and also it will include all the validity criteria of the case, followed by the concomitant medications and also the medical history of the patient. Then what is the next paragraph? What is the next sentence?
the description adverse drug event.
It will describe about the
Adverse drug event.
concomitant medications, then followed by the adverse events. Okay, so on which day the adverse event started, okay, and what is the status of the adverse event, okay, what is the lab data performed to confirm this, if there is any lab data performed to confirm the adverse event, and what are the therapeutic measures measures taken in order to treat the adverse events. So you have to mention all this information in this sentence. Then followed by which sentence then?